Well, I actually responded to University Medical Center, Nevada's only level 1 trauma center, obviously knowing that most of the initial victims were going to be transported there. The Las Vegas Review-Journal had several other reporters on the scene of this venue, which is just east of the Las Vegas Strip. It's in a very wide open space. Of course, you guys have seen through footage. So we had reporters out there, just several people. I mean, victims were being assisted by first responders, but also fellow concert goers, being taken in ambulances as well as personal vehicles. It's all hands on deck. Well, University Medical Center, as we know, trains very frequently for mass casualty incidents. I believe a spokesperson with the hospital confirmed that they had actually just trained this week, I believe Friday. We had an incident here in 2015 where a car veered up onto the sidewalk and hit several pedestrians. Obviously those weren't gunshot wounds, but we had dozens of victims that were transported to UMC at that time. So the hospital itself is familiar with dealing with multiple victims. Of course, in this case, it was an unimaginable number. Spoke to some nurses just outside of the hospital who were just really in shock, just pushing forward and working as others filed in to help out staff. UMC, of course, because of the influx of victims, was not the only hospital that was involved. We have several hospitals in the valley. Others were taken to another hospital called Sunrise, which is also a trauma center, and some of those minor injuries were quickly dispatched to other hospitals throughout the valley. So really all hands on deck here, surgeons, nurses, staff. Of course, one of the first things as a reporter I was seeing was people asking me on social media, where can I go to donate blood? And before the sun was up, there were lines outside of blood donation centers throughout the entire Las Vegas Valley. Very early on, they were at capacity, but people were still waiting in line just to be there all day to donate when they could. We've heard of several people dropping off water and sports drinks and snacks for first responders and victims. Police had very early on set up the entire police headquarters as a place for families and friends of people they couldn't get a hold of to come to, and they opened their doors for them just to seek information in person and to try to relieve those hospitals, which were obviously overwhelmed.